We want to welcome you to Fayetteville State, to Chapel, or Chappelle, rather. Capel. Why can I not say that? Felton J. Capel Coliseum on the campus of Fayetteville State University, home of the Broncos, right here in the middle of their athletic complex. It's been a great day for basketball so far here. Fourth game of the day for the site. Third game of the day for us features Westover, the Wolverines, and the Chargers from Northwood. Westover, the number 1 seed from just 5 miles down the road. Northwood, the number 3 seed from about 50 miles down the road. So we expect a pretty good-sized crowd for the nightcap. But first, to welcome everybody from the South.
Bienvenido a 485, presentación especial deportiva de las finales de varias orientales de la NCHSAA, presentada por Radio Gratis Cabarrus en la red NFHS. Mi nombre es John Rossi.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Sport 485 pour cette présentation des finales régionales de l'Est de la NCHSAA sur le réseau NFHS en direct. Ceci est Zachary Stone.
Sejam bem-vindos à rede 485 Sports Presentation do jogo de basquete masculino na divisão 4A da NCHSAA na NFHS Network da rede Cabarrus.
All right, that is Marco Krebs in Portuguese from Brazil. Johan Rossi's from Brazil, but he picked up the Spanish version for us tonight. And then Zach Stone with French Canadian. So we're happy to have folks watching from at least 3 different countries we know of, and all around the state of North Carolina and potentially the entirety of the nation. On the NFHS Network, North Carolina Eastern 3A, the number 1 seed Westover. They beat Northeast Guilford, Western Alliance. Let's see, they beat the 32 seed Northeast Guilford, and then the number 17 seed Western Alliance, and then the number 24 seed Rocky Mount. Rocky Mount actually pulled off 2 big upsets, upsetting number 9 Southern Lee and number 8 Hunt.
Exactly.
Before losing to Rocky Mount. No, before, yeah. Am I crazy? No, I'm sorry. The number 24 seed Rocky Mount beat number 9 seed Southern Lee, beat number 8 seed Hunt, and then ran into Westover in the 3rd round. Westover then defeated Clayton, I believe, is what I'm looking at. Clayton beat Eastern Guilford, Northern Nash, and Harnett Central. They were Clayton came in as the 4 seed. So that's on the eastern side. On the western side, I believe it is Hunter Huss versus Freedom. I haven't seen a score from there yet. So we'll go ahead and take our first commercial break. When we come back, we will check and see if we have any other scores. I'll try to check with our folks on the western front and see if we have any scores from those guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching NCHSAA 3A Men's Eastern Regional Finals on the NFHS Network, presented by 485 Sports.
At Ben Minot Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, we're much more than just a group of dealerships. We're your neighbors. And that's why we've been committed to making a difference in our community, one customer at a time, since 1976. We believe in giving you every reason to invest your hard-earned money with a local business by always offering the best prices and the best service. Come join the Ben Minot family today. Visit us online at benminot.com or come see me personally at Ben Minot in Concord today.
Personalized service, exceptional care, treating you like family. Cannon Pharmacy is your hometown drugstore. At Cannon Pharmacy, you'll find a full line of prescription items and durable medical equipment at the same prices as the other big chain stores. Our pharmacists and staff understand how important it is to keep your family healthy and strong. Free delivery and 6-month supply options are just a part of providing service with a personal touch. With 6 locations to better serve you, Cannon Pharmacy is part of your community. Cannon Pharmacy. Life is easy here.
Is common ground. We're more than just pizza. We're the huddle that happens when the lines disappear.
All right, we've got a quick update. The boys on the western side aren't tipping until 6:45 at night, so we're going to close up. We'll probably be done way before they are. I'm trying to see if we had any more scores. I'm not seeing any. One score from college basketball, number 1 South Carolina, getting a game of it from Arkansas. 44-55 with about 4 minutes to go in the third. UNC and Duke are 11-12, and Wofford is up 8. The UNC Duke game is early in the first, 14:46 remaining. Wofford 8, Furman 2 with 15:32 to go. So that kind of wraps that up. Zach Stone, you did a little bit of research on these two teams. Tell us what you learned.
Yes, Westover High School number 3, as you can see here, DeMarco Dunn is probably a player to watch in this game. I mean, he's obviously very skilled, averages above 20 points per game for this Westover team, even has offers from the likes of Vanderbilt, Texas El Paso, UC Riverside, and Eastern Carolina. And so, yeah, he's a player to watch in this game. For Northwood, I mean, none of these guys have offers, but, I mean, they've made it this far. So, I mean, there's obviously something here.
Just passing the eye test, Westover seems to be a little bit, well, I would say considerably taller. 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", 6'3", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'4", 6'6", 5'11", 5'10", and a couple 5'9" guys. Northwood, only their tallest guy is Tucker Morgan and Aiden McLansborough, both juniors, both 6'4". Jack Thompson is 6'3" and is a senior. So Northwood's going to have to shoot from the outside, but we're going to turn this over to the crowd announcer, and he'll cover with the national anthem and a quick moment of remembrance.
And features the Chargers of Northwood High School. Especially the players. Any inappropriate behavior by fans in attendance should be immediately reported to a school administrator. And now, fans, we ask at this time that you please stand and remove all headgear as we observe a moment of silence in the memory of all of the servicemen and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice to guard our nation and our liberties. We would like to ask you to help us honor their sacrifice and their families with your silence.
course, Fayetteville is the home of Fort Bragg and Pope Army Airfield, or better known in my day as Pope Air Force Base, two of the larger bases in the state. So it's nice to see, or in the nation, so it's nice to see them do that. And we're getting ready for the announcements of the starting lineup, so we'll turn it back over to the in-house announcer.
For the visiting team on the scoreboard, Northwood High School. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 0, Aaron Ross. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Alex Stinley. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Jack Thompson. At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 23, Jim McIntyre. And at guard, a 6' senior, the head coach of the Chargers is Mr. Matt Brown. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineups for your home team on the scoreboard, the Westover High School. At guard, a 6' senior, number 2, Isaiah Bridges. And his brother is here to welcome him on the court.
So a little bit of a surprise coming over from the 18th Airborne Corps. Isaiah Bridges, his brother. All right, let's crank everything back down to normal here and hope that we don't blast anybody out at home. All right, great start. Really nice day for Bridges, getting to see his brother there, and his brother's going to sit on the court. Specialist in the 18th Airborne Division, and I would imagine being here at Fort Bragg, that'd be 18th Airborne Corps. I'm not sure if I saw a patch for which specific unit, but nonetheless, having been one that came home 5 or 6 times, a special moment for them, I know. And Northwood did not even contest the opening tip, and they will drop into a 7-on-7, but they get a turnover right away. And he missed. Wait a minute, what just happened? Oh, contact. I was going to say, wow, that was weird. Bridges may be a little bit emotional from that reunion with his brother. His very uncharacteristic turnover there early. We're back in. McAfee Marion with the ball. Going to give it off in there to Ross. Ross is built like a football player. 6'1", 180. Good-looking specimen of an athlete. Three-pointer on the way from the college line is good. Dedrick Powell II opens up the scoring, and we've got a sizable crowd from 50 miles away. All of a sudden, this gymnasium or coliseum is alive in a walk there as it goes down to Elijah Hayes. Big crowd in attendance in the student section for Northwood. And here they come across. Now full court, little token three-quarter court press. Ross thought about it and back out of it. Gives it off on the corner over there to Powell. And they quickly cover him. They've got a little bit of a 2-3 press with a trap. 21 and 20. Jack Thompson and Elijah Hayes mixing it up down low. Kick over. Wide open look at a three. No good. From behind the college line, though, is Alex Snively. And they control it. Another three on the way. Loose ball. Still loose. And they're going to say his foot's on the line. Willis Shaw, Traymond Willis Shaw, 6'7" senior, had his foot on the line when he touched. Good call by the official, right in position to do it. Oh, tries to give it off inside. Marion does, but now here's Snively back out. Tries to feed it inside to Thompson, has it poked away. Jewell gives it off to the side to Willis Shaw again. And now we'll settle back in. Here's Bridges. To Dunn. Three-pointer, no good. Snively with the rebound. Ross now pushes it across. Still 3-0. Well, he holds up right in front of the timeline. My bad. 2-1-2 half-court press. Powell drives. And that, I just happened to catch in the crowd as I was walking back here to get set up for this game. I caught a couple of fans talking from Northwood that they have lived on getting to the free throw line, shooting good free throws, and the three-point line so far. So Jay Alverson here with Zach Stone, Johan Rossi, and Marco Krebs. At the end of what's been a pretty exciting day. Saw a great girls game this morning, or the 2 o'clock game. Felt like morning for us. There's a steal. Can't finish, but a big putback as Marion elevates. And it is 7-0. And, you know, guys, we saw this earlier. Another turnover. This is Snively. 2-on-1. Gives it off. Elevates. Puts it in. Is Ross. 9-0 and a timeout for Westover. And the Northwood crowd behind us absolutely erupts. We are situated with the Northwood side. And, gents, we saw this earlier in E.E. Smith, the Golden Bulls, and the Jacksonville Cardinals when Jacksonville rushed out to a 14-point lead. And then the Bulls hung around and started to hack their way back in what ended up in a 81-78, one of the highest-scoring girls' games I've ever seen. Great game all the way down to the end.
Let's hope that this one is just like that one.
One senior scoring, 36 or something along those lines?
35 points for
Kelly.
Kelly Luck.
For Kelly Luck, and then a freshman from E.E. Smith, Maya Giles.
With 28.
Jones with 28 herself. She had a double-double. And they wanted to reset the clock to 5:25. Good catch by the official there. And here we go.
Number 0 from Northwood is doing a great job defensively. Has 2 steals already.
Working here against number 5, Jewell. And now he'll set it back out to Fryer. Fryer's got Snively on him. Gives it off to Shaw. Shaw, 23 on 23, and they give it back off. Now inside, good movement. We've seen that tonight. Drummond missed that, but all day long we have seen people close up on that end of the court missing close shots. Don't know if there's something that's just different about them, but we have seen this consistently all day. It's not just been 1 or 2 teams missing these close-in shots. Started this morning with the noon game, and it has been consistent all the way through here to the 6 o'clock game. So, unusual unusual situation. We saw that the other night at Vance when they were taking on Northwest Guilford, and Vance has a longer court than Northwest does in their gymnasium, and Vance just used the baseline to their liking all evening long. Three-pointer clears out, no good. Jack Thompson and Darius Jewell, senior versus junior. Watch that tonight. Ross drives in and draws contact. Therese Fryer, the senior, 5'9", 175 pounds. Jewell looks like a freshman out there, number 5, smallest guy out on the court. They say he's 5'9". That's a basketball 5'9". Checking in now, number 3, Justin Bauer. Checks in for number 24, Powell, who had the opening three-pointer. 10-0 run to start the first quarter. Westover's been held scoreless through half a quarter. And they'll slow the pace down. Fryer now with the ball. Gives it off over here to Shaw. Shaw being harassed by Thompson. And this is Drummond. Kicks it across. Nice save by Fryer. Fryer inside, now out. Three-pointer on the way is good from Jewell. Big three-pointer to open up the scoring for Westover. Dangerous pass from Ross down there to Marion. Turnover on that play. Drummond hits the layup. And Marion and Ross go back and forth against that 2-1-2 half-court press. And the cheer of defense erupts from the fans in blue. Shively's open on the corner. Nobody can see him. Caught him with a walk. Brower. Great job right there by Fryer. Now you see why he is in the starting lineup, as he does a good job of forcing that walk by filling the void, and he's hit his three. Little no-look pass there, dangerous. They just about caught Drummond off straddling the timeline. Ross against Fryer now. Gives it back to Shaw. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Loose ball. Controlled by Shaw. His pass inside to Powell's no good. Powell somehow got back in without me realizing it. And Dunn will draw contact from Jack Thompson. 10-0 run to start it for Northwood's been answered by a 5-0 run from Westover. I want to say Westwood. I keep thinking it's an HBO game. Show.
Did you get who foul was that?
Yeah, that was on number 20, Jack Thompson. Second shot on the way is good. 3-point ball game now, as Westover has survived the first push. 2:17 and counting. Ross brings it right into that triple team. Dishes it off to Powell, and Powell hits a 17-foot jumper just like you draw it up on the chalkboard. Snively kind of harassing with their own little token press. Three-pointer on the way. Can't. Just spun around the rim. Jewell. That was a shot. He had as much English on that shot as he could get, as it went around the rim 3 times, hit the back, spun around the left side, and then fell off. So much so that the guys trying to rebound had to jump twice for it. Powell has his pass stolen. And the layup by the big number 23, Shaw. I got to hear what they're saying. I hear something about a foul. Instead of the normal you can't do that chant, there's something that ends in thank you. No offensive rebound attempt. And so this is Marion. It's going to draw contact from Dunn. This is how Northover has gotten here. Effective play or getting to the line with solid three-point shooting all year long. And you mentioned a couple of the guys from Westover have looks from Division I schools, so you know there are Division I coaches watching, and it's a chance for some of these guys to really put on a show. Three-pointer right there from Derek Powell, the second.
He is hot in his first quarter. He has already 10 points.
10 out of the 15 points for Northwood. The answer comes from Dunn. That's the kid with the offers, right?
Yeah.
The junior, 6'4", been held in check so far, but that makes it a three-point ball game. Snively to Thompson. Another miss on a short shot. That's a charge. Great setup by Marion.
And now that's a few fouls on him. That's something to watch.
How many fouls is that on Shaw?
On Dunn.
Oh, on Dunn. Yeah, how many fouls is on Dunn?
Dunn is what number?
Number 3.
Number 3 has 2 fouls already.
Second foul here with 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. Three-point lead. 10-0 run to start the game, answered by a 5-0 run, and they've battled it out ever since. 7-5 since in favor of Westwood. Northwood. Why do I always? What? No, it's the 7-0.
It's a Westover
7-5 favor of Westover. Good job right there by Ross to not get called for a double dribble. 10 seconds now. He'll have a chance for the last shot. Gives it back to Marion. Kicks it over to Shively for 3. At the buzzer. Got it. Woo! What a way to start a ball game, folks. Snively with the 3.
I mean, watching them, you would never think they were a 9 seed.
No, you wouldn't. These guys have been on fire. We'll take a break, but man, we've got a ball game and a half. It's 18-12 at the end of one. We'll be right back after this message.
Personalized service, exceptional care, treating you like family. Cannon Pharmacy is your hometown drugstore. At Cannon Pharmacy, you'll find a full line of prescription items and durable medical equipment at the same prices as the other big chain stores. Our pharmacists and staff understand how important it is to keep your family healthy and strong. Free delivery and 6-month supply options are just a part of providing service with a personal touch. With 6 locations to better serve you, Cannon Pharmacy is part of your community. Cannon Pharmacy. Life is easy here.
Welcome back for the second quarter of what has been a ball game and a half. Cheerleaders, crowds are here. Some type of official coming across. Something's going on. Somebody has something's going on underneath the. Oh, this clock went out. Okay, I see a bunch of people running towards the clock. I thought somebody was falling out over there. Woo!
So just a couple of stats from the first quarter. Northwood, number 24, has 10 points already. And number 0 has 2 steals. So defensively, he is doing a great job. And for Westover, their player right now is number 3. He's doing a good job.
There's a shot from 24, right on cue. Powell and Snively, don't sleep on number 1 from Northwood. Pass is errant by Jewell. He thought he had somebody to his left. He didn't. Inside shooting still struggling for both teams. And they set back up. Snively has been hot, and he keeps getting lost in Westover's defense. He's screaming for the ball on the side. Racing ahead, Drummond. Can't hit the layup. We continue to see teams struggle from the inside. It has been that way since noon. This is not unique to either one of these two teams. Powell for 3, no good. Rebound by Shaw, and he gives it off to number 4, Fryer. Fryer's going to go the distance and dish it off to the big man. Keyshawn Lindsay, the 6'1 senior, 205 pounds, looks just like a linebacker. Great build for a linebacker. Ross now brings it down a little inside out. Snively still calling for the ball. Everybody wants 3 seconds. Not going to get the shot either. It's Jack Thompson. Then a steal by Marion. He drives. He scoops. He can't score. Gets his own rebound. And they're going to call over the back.
I didn't see an over the back there.
They've called a push. They called it a push on 23. Marion. 4th team foul of the half. Northwood playing a lot more relaxed. Again, just had a pure circumstance to run into a couple of, or will be walking behind a couple of folks from Northwood. And they all kind of feel like they're playing above they've been punching above their weight all season long. Why not keep going? There's a nice pass from Jewell, but that shot is no good by Bridges, and then Jewell comes down with his own rebound.
Smallest guy in the court getting on the offensive glass.
Getting the glass and putting it back up. Got to be careful right there. Marion almost walked. Snively thought about it twice. Backs back out. A 1-3-1. When's the last time you saw a 1-3-1? 1-3-1 with a trap. Great defensive, at least thought. Snively spins. 18-footer, no good. Nobody on the backside, but still able to pull down the rebound. Is done. And then catches it from behind his Brower. Oh, what a ball game. 4-point game. We're just seeing kids play all out. Westover and Northwood both wearing Nike uniforms. Northwood in green with gold accents, white numbers, and white letters. Westover, all white, blue numbers, blue accent. And a second 3 from Darius Jewell makes it a 1-point ball game. That both uniforms are by Nike, by the way, and that's your Promo Threads uniform check. Your official clothier of 485 Sports is promothreads.com. A looping, scooping shot by Justin Brower is no good. And we're set back up. Dunn inside to number 2, Bridges, and no good.
Another miss in close.
The in-close misses are piling up. It'll be interesting to watch the state championship games next week and see if the same problems happen. If maybe it's because they're not used to having that much space, because there's a good bit of space behind the backboard to the crowd, or what. But it has been all day long. Anything inside that charge circle just has not fallen. So we've seen teams that rely on inside play struggle today. 30-second timeout. That'll give us a chance to remind everybody that Promo Threads is the official supplier or official outfitter of 485 Sports and a proud veteran-owned business. They've been our uniform sponsor for the past 2 years, and we appreciate them for that. Also out, sponsorships by Cannon Pharmacy, Pizza Hut. I had a live read card inside there, and I meant to grab it, but that's all right. We got just about Ben Minot, of course, the Independent Tribune as well. 3:42 to go, guys. What would you do? I would just shoot from outside. I mean, inside's just not there. I just let it rain.
I mean, that's what it seems like they'll have to do at this point. And I mean, it's been working so far for Northwood. So we'll see what happens. 1
point ball game with 3:30 to go in the first half. Marion spending a lot of time on the outside, despite the fact that he's one of the bigger guys at 6'5". There's the layup. That young man is on fire. Dedrick Powell II is absolutely on fire. He extends that lead. Bridges tried to get a last-second pass and bounced it off of Powell's leg. And Ross, the point guard, starts the offense. Snively. Look at Darius Jewell getting up. And the missed dunk by DeMarco Dunn. As Marion got back for the block, Dunn went for the dunk and will go to the line instead. How many fouls is that on 23 for Northwood?
I think it's the second.
Second. Two-point ball game. Checking into the game, number 4, Therese Fryer. Officials doing a great job so far this game. Ross over here in the corner to Marion. Got to be careful with that walk. He's doing a good job so far, but he looks like he's just almost ready to lift up that foot. Another miss from inside. This time by Jack Thompson. Three-pointer on its way. He's a shooter. Can't hit. Skying up there for that rebound, though, is Powell. And Ross will bring it across the timeline. Trap on him. Inside to Thompson. Now to Ross. Three-pointer no good. Snively just parks down there on that right corner. Nobody's seen him yet. And he's going to come into hard contact with Jewell. Both guys went down hard. His first 16, but Snively, let's see what he does. He is showing, looking to me like he made maybe some knee-to-knee contact. He is, or maybe his ankle. We'll see how that rolls. No pun intended. Shaw sets it up and gives it off up here to Fryer. Fryer's got the big man, Jack Thompson, all the way out, extended, and then he slips. Absolutely no traditional roles for this Northwood team. Their tallest guy runs the point and shoots threes. Their second tallest guy guards that way outside on the point. Snively loses it. Jewell puts it up and in. And we've got a tie ball game with 90 ticks left. Skip pass to Snively. Three-point setup. He's been waiting for it. Missed it. Ross gets the rebound. Elevates from 13. No good. Rebound Marion. No good. Loose ball controlled over here by Powell. Saves it high. Nope. Stepped on the line. Tell you what, Powell came close to saving that.
And it's miss after miss inside.
From both sides of the ball all day long. So there's got to be something optically that's different that these guys are seeing, because it has been all day. Little no-look attempt by Jewell right there. Might have got a little too fancy as Powell was standing right in his way. Marion, who's been quiet for a while, dish off to Snively. Puts it up and in. Good look right there as Alex Snively just kind of caught everybody by surprise on the backside. He doesn't move very much, and then he gets the steal, races ahead, lays it up and in with 30 seconds left. A big run right here. It was tied at 22, and now it's a quick 4-0 run. Westover could shut that down pretty quick, though, and they'll hold for the last shot. Try to go in the half with either down 1 or down 2. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Skying up for the rebound. Nice putback at the buzzer by number 24, Marvin Barnes. What a first half, 24-26. We are in for a barn burner, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if we went to overtime. We're going to take a break, take a second to add up our stats, and we'll be back with the Ben Mina Shop Click and Drive halftime report. So we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. You are watching NCHSAA basketball on the NFHS network, presented by 485 Sports.
There is making a difference in millions.
Free delivery.
Free delivery. Free delivery.
Canyon has been delivering prescriptions for my wife and myself for the last 3 years.
Free delivery. Free delivery.
Their service has always been super. We've never had a difficulty problem at all.
Free delivery. Free delivery.
Free delivery of your medications, supplies, and equipment. Cannon Pharmacy. Life is easy here. Free delivery.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
We're more than just $7.99 large 2-topping pizza delivered. We're that moment you realize you're raising her right. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Seize the sale at Ben Minot Nissan. Take the road in a new Altima for just $18,480, or grab a new Rogue for $19,980. Ben Minot Nissan, I-85, exit 75.
Where we're always tall on service
and short on price.
You mean everything to me. I love you.
Can we get strawberries?
No, honey.
Please?
Okay.
See these hands? They grip the wheel of a Humvee in Afghanistan.
These hands? 6 years treating soldiers.
12 years.
Flying choppers.
My hands? They're here for the person who fought in Afghanistan. I made the call and got support.
They're ready to dial the Veterans Crisis Line.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for all veterans and their loved ones. Call 1-800-273-8255 and press 1 or chat online at veteranscrisisline.net.
Package for James Miser.
Once you start smoking, the consequences will find you. Cigarettes may leave you with stained teeth, gum disease, and more.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Prove you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
On the 3A Western scoreboard, the Ben Minot scoreboard, Freedom and Hunter Huss are tied at 11 at the end of the first quarter. And I am just saying that the 4A girls are starting with Mallard Creek and Vance, two teams from Charlotte that know each other well, do not like each other at all. Waiting, are going to battle it out to see who takes on whoever this is. Who is this? Southeast Raleigh. All right, guys.
It's not Southeast Raleigh. It's Westover.
No, for the women's side.
Oh, for the women's side.
Southeast Raleigh won the East 4A, and Vance and Mallard Creek are waiting to see, or are just now getting started in Hickory for the West 4A. All right, 3 minutes to go in the half, guys. What you got for stats?
So basically in Westover, they have been pressing a lot. They're a good defensive team, and their main scorer is the point guard, the smallest guy in the court, number 5. For Northwood, we have number 24. He's been on fire. In the first quarter, he had 10 points. In the second, he had 4, so he has 14 right now. And that's more than half of the points of the whole team. And number 23 is grabbing all boards with 6 already. And that's some stats for the first half.
All right, so there we go. There's your halftime stats. About 90 seconds left for commercials. We'll go ahead and take one final break. And when we come back, we'll be ready for second half action.
My mother was an airman.
My friend was a Marine. My son was a soldier.
He died by suicide.
On March 21st. On April 25th,
August
2011.
7th, 2004.
She didn't think there was hope.
He didn't think there was hope.
He didn't think he could be healed.
There is hope for your son.
For your friend.
For your husband.
Treatment can work.
There is hope.
There is help.
You can heal. Shop smart at Ben Minot Nissan. Drive home in an Altima for $15,987. A great value you can own with confidence. Ben Minot Nissan, I-85, exit 75.
Where we're always tall on service
and short on price.
We love this town. It's nice.
There's like a peace of mind. It's fine.
It just feels safe and secure being in denial.
Living in denial works for me. All the families in denial, they feel the same as we do.
Opioids? Not in denial.
No. It doesn't happen here.
No.
My daughter is good friends.
My boys would tell me anything.
Exactly. No, our kids are way too busy.
They would never abuse opioids. He gets amazing grades. Welcome to denial.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about opioids.
At Pizza Hut, we're more than just $5 medium one-topping pizzas. Whoa, wait, medium pizzas? For $5? And all these sides, only $5? I'm speechless. The new $5 lineup, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Supporting your team
Welcome back to some absolutely magnificent facilities here at Felton J. Capel Arena on the campus of Fayetteville State, just down the street from Fort Bragg. Pope Army Airfield is right down the way. We had a special event, I guess you would call it, as Isaiah Bridges, his brother, who's just back from deployment, was waiting for him at the end of the introduction tunnel for the starting lineups. And we have had an absolute barn burner of a first half. Coming out for Fayetteville, coming out from Westover, from just down the road here in Fayetteville, is Fryer, Bridges, Shaw, Dunn. Dunn's kind of got a few fouls on him, and number 1 is Drummond. There's a steal by Ross. He's all by himself. No competition, and he flushes it with 2 hands. Ross, Shively, Powell, Marion, and Jack Thompson. They have gone the entire distance for this Northwood team. They have not substituted. I checked that. Paul, number 24, was substituted for like a minute, 1 game minute. Here is Dunn. Nice dish, but they got him with player control.
And another foul there for
Dunn. That's the 3rd. That was a focus of Northwood to get him in foul trouble early, and he's got his 3rd. I tell you what, Westover's coach is very muscular, very well built. I would not want him yelling at me. That man is intimidating looking. That is the truth.
Only you would say that.
And I don't get intimidated very often.
Coming back to the game,
Bridges lays it up and ends. Go ahead, finish. I'm sorry, what?
No, I just wanted to see it was a good play, a smart play by number 20 with the charge.
Powell misses, and you got a feeling that the running game suits Westover. What a move by Darius Jewell, and we got a tie ball game. Jewell with 2 giant steps avoids the travel and lays it up and in. Ball poked free, in trouble. Marion does a great job of saving it. Gets it down there to Powell, and Powell walks. Just an absolutely suffocating defense from the Wolverines. And anybody old enough to remember Red Dawn, the original, with Patrick Swayze.
The good one.
The good one, yeah. The remake was not very good. I tell you what, that was almost another move by Jewell. Good body control. Marion's off and running. Scoops can't score. Gets his own rebound. Has the ball knocked away by Bridges. That's going to be another one. Yep. Good call. Jack Thompson set up as Bridges.
That was on 23.
That's on his 3rd. Willis Shaw, Trayman Willis Shaw, the 6'7" senior, that's his 3rd. And I tell you what, Jack Thompson has set up well and taken a beating on these charges. There's another 3-pointer from behind the NBA range, or not the NBA, but behind that college 3-point line that falls just short. Drummond brings it to the timeline and then backs up. Jewell and Bridges get it across the timeline. Bridges now drives. Nope. Got him with a foul. Yeah. Drummond tried to do a little hesitation. The 5'11" senior. Ross and Powell now getting checked by Shaw and Jewell. Ross elevates, shoots it in, and if I'm not mistaken, that was left-handed.
His 7th point.
His 7th point of the night. Whoa, soccer match. Marion gives themselves a little bit of a break. Jalen McAfee Marion. 6'5", 178-pound senior. Nobody's ready to go home. It would not surprise me if this game went to overtime. Here's Jewell taking a couple steps back. Snively's the one waiting on him. They're going to catch Jack Thompson with the, I call it a guiding arm. Not necessarily a hard foul, but indeed a foul. That's his second. Justin Brower checks in. Brower, a 5'11", 160-pound guard. Jewell, out of control, can't stay up on his feet. Gives it back to Marion. Here come the Chargers with the dish. A hard foul on Thompson.
Crowd wanted to walk there.
Number 3. And that is the 4th on DeMarco Dunn, the Division I recruit. That was the person that Northwood came into this game wanting to get into foul trouble. That was their goal. They've been talking about it. Anybody that you talk to with this from the Northwood side was talking about it even at halftime. We are on the Northwood side. So that's all we are hearing as we travel back and forth to the media room. We hear everything about Northwood. Oh, goodness gracious. Is he all right? Drummond with a hard step. Looked to me like
that was scary.
It was. That's ACL tearing kind of scary.
But he seems to be walking just fine. So
this court has an unusual cover on it. It's almost a synthetic cover. It's not a wooden, it looks like a wooden court, but I don't think it is based on the ripples. Kind of an interesting cover. If I'm not mistaken, it's the cover that they put on them to try to help in high humidity areas keep the wood from expanding and shrinking, but I might be wrong. Powell waiting to check back in. All over McAfee Marion. Brower draws 3. Now 4 white shirts to him. Gives it off to Ross. Ross elevates left hand in. Looks like he's got it thumb taped up on that left hand, but it hasn't hurt him so far. Drummond to Bridges. Snively waits. Jewell elevates. Nothing. Ross in traffic. No foul. And it will stay. I'm going to say it went off of Jewell. Officials doing a great job this game. Another substitution. Powell now this time checks in as Thompson gets a little bit of a breather. 6-point lead. Northwood has been able to score from inside, from behind the college three-point line. No good. Rebound, Marion misses the dunk from down low. And again, it's trouble with the shots down low. Still no foul. Everybody on this side wants a foul. Good job of letting the kids play, I say. I say let them play. And no one really cares what I say, but nonetheless. Drummond misses from short. There is something different about the way they're seeing that. We've seen just in the last 2 transitions a missed dunk because he misjudged where he was, and then we saw that on the other end. Ball tipped away. Powell controls it. Marion now spending a lot of time out high, which is actually freeing up the inside when Westover goes to man. Bridges leaps. And I thought Brower was going to stand there and get the charge, but at the last second, he ducked and very nearly became a highlight video. As Bridges tried to hurdle him.
I did not see that bounce coming.
I did not either.
He jumped over the guy. That was
Brower did smart thing by getting out of the way. He might would have got the charge, but somebody would have got a picture of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's on video.
So here we go with, who is this?
Bridges.
Second shot, no good. Rebound by Marion. Coming around. Good pick set by Thompson, and they're going to catch him. So I thought I heard a whistle blow. The players play. Thompson misses 2 close-in shots. Powell controls. Marion now. 98 seconds left. And Willis Shaw having a lot of words for Jalen McAfee Marion. Shaw's teammates step in.
I believe this is his 4th foul.
Officials sorting some things out.
Oh, tech.
And they just teched him up. Did they call it on both? I don't know if they called it on both of them or not. I could not see what the official said when he was talking to the official scorer.
He gave a tech to both 23s.
I thought he did. I thought that's what I saw. 2 techs, and it's an ejection, and more importantly, it's not an opportunity to play next week.
Number 1 with his...
No, it was just one tech.
Just one tech on white 23.
Only one. I thought for sure he said tech 23, but maybe he was just repeating himself.
As I was saying, number 1 with 9 points.
Wait, pull that closer to you. I can't hear you.
Number 1 with 9 points after hitting both free throws.
Snively's got 2 threes and 3 points from the free throw line. I guess he's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line.
No, he has a 3, 2 twos, and 2 free throws.
No, he had 2 threes in the first half. He had to have had 2 threes in the first half.
No, he had 1 3 and 2 field goals.
Okay, all right.
Under the line.
This has got the crowd up. Student sections have been lively. This place holds sound really well. I mean, they'll get to where you can't hear yourself thinking here. Thompson comes out and gives Aaron Ross a chance to reset. And everybody seems timid. Oh, goodness, bad pass by Marion. It looked like they were going to be okay with just setting the ball down and waiting until the end of the quarter. Bad pass leads to a foul. On who the foul on?
The foul was on number 23. It's his 3rd.
And an old-fashioned 3-point play opportunity coming from. And here comes a technical foul on the coach as the official is. Oh, okay. Clearly he was okay with it. The coach was screaming at the top of his lungs, but I think he just wanted some clarification. Because you really can't hear down on that court. Shively thought about it, gives it off. Marion with 4 white shirts around him. And Fryer comes out and says, yeah, it's on me. Fryer, a 5'9" senior, did an excellent job of showing senior leadership, stepping in there. preventing that short confrontation from becoming a longer one. 5-point lead with a little over, looks like 49 minutes and 84 seconds to go, but it's 49.8 seconds left. Saving for, well, I don't know if they'll get it all the way down to the last shot, but we'll see. Bridges bings it out. Snively's on him. Bridges kind of turned. It looked like he was going to have an open path to the basket, but he changed his mind. Good little move right there. Drummond, a little short shot, no good. Loose ball. Powell controls it with 16 left. Ross thought about pushing, then he changed his mind. 2-1-2 waits for him. Loose ball. Another shaky pass. Shaw with a missed layup. .58 seconds left. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the fourth foul. His third, okay. McAfee Marion's third. Last second shot's no good by Trayman Williams-Shaw, but what a ball game. Woo! 32-38. Man, what a great game for a nightcap. We'll keep it here for the young ladies from Westover. National Guard sponsorship. I will tell you, the National Guard is unique in the way they provide funding for college, as they give you money up front and then you serve later, whereas the other ones, all the other services give you money at the end. Freedom 29, Hunter Huss 22 at the half. Vance up on Mallard Creek, 19-8 at the end of the first. That's women's. Vance 29, Mallard Creek 8, 3 minutes left. 40-14 at the half. Vance girls are for real. We saw Mallard Creek play.
Well, Mallard Creek was ranked first.
And we saw Mallard Creek play, but the other night I watched Vance in the third round game just dismantle a team. Their girls team is unbelievable, and their boys football team won a state championship this year.
Yeah, it's a good day to be at Vance.
And the boys made it all the way to the Final Four. No, check that. They lost to Olympic on Tuesday night.
Threw it away.
I would give you the starting lineups for this half. Snively begging for action on the corner. This is Snively, Jack Thompson, Aaron Ross, Alex Snively, Dedrick Powell II. Just like it's been, with the exception of Justin Brower checking in for a couple of minutes here and there. Shot on the way. Good. Big shot by DeMarco Dunn. It's Isaiah Bridges, DeMarco Dunn.
That is his second three already. He has 8 points.
Trayman Willis-Shaw. And then the other ones go in order. Minus Drummond, Isaiah Bridges, DeMarco Dunn, Darius Jewell. 3-point ball game.
Now, if I'm Northwood, I go right at DeMarco Dunn to get him fouled out completely out of the game.
Absolutely. Because right now he's taking over this ball game with 4 fouls.
Absolutely. They got to get him out of the game if they want to win this.
They had the idea. They've said it all night long. Now Ross is caught with a walk. Westover with a chance to take the lead. And a smart timeout. We'll take it with them. With 6:22 to go, it's a 1-point ball game. No, check that. It is a 1-point ball game. I don't know what's happening. We got a scoreboard going crazy. 37-38. Northwood. We stop. Yeah, 37-38. Northwood leads Westover. We'll be right back after this break.
For the best local sports coverage, see C. Jamal Horton and the Independent Tribune, independenttribune.com. Special digital subscriptions right now start at $3.95 a month. TheIndependentTribune.com.
We're back. Welcome back to the campus of Fayetteville State, formerly the Fayetteville Teachers College. Been around since 1867. I'm not sure they've seen a better basketball game in this building. We have had 2 amazing games on the 3 games that we've covered. E.E. Smith and Jacksonville went 68-71 for the girls 3A. Lumberton beat Pinecrest fairly handily in the men's 4A, but we did not cover that one. Sinclair Media had that one. Southeast Raleigh took care of Millbrook. And now we have this one. Southeast Raleigh held Millbrook without scoring for nearly an entire half. One of the few lead changes we've had today is Shaw gives the Wolverines the lead. Ross throws it away. There's all kind of contact. Here's 5th. And it is on Dunn.
There it is. That's exactly what Northwood wants.
And if you're Westover, you really didn't want him to foul out that way. If he was going to foul out, maybe you'd love to see it on a play that you hate to see it on an effort play. The call was right. I mean, it's not a bad call. There's no one is objecting to the call at all. I want to clear that out. But you just hate to see a young man with his level of talent and the impact he was having as things have been thrown onto the court.
Here he gets a standing ovation from what seems to be his family.
Well, I think he gets a standing ovation from just about anybody in the building. He's played a heck of a ball game, but Northwood did exactly what they wanted to do. They limited his availability due to penalties, and he is out with nearly 6 minutes to go, and he had came in and had an immediate impact. Nonetheless, Darius Jewell sets up on the right side. Snively's on him. Crossover dribble, dish, shot. No good. Bridges, rebound, loose ball. And it's a jump ball.
They got a box number 23 out. He has already 9 boards.
9 rebounds?
Yeah, he's aggressive. You got to box out.
I think the box out is a lost art in basketball at just about every level. We did back, last century when I played, we did drills. We did box out drills till we just couldn't hardly box out anymore. But
it was last millennium.
It was the last millennium. You're right.
Don't that make you feel just young and fresh?
Ross skips it across to Powell. Powell breaks away. 3-on-1. Can't hit the layup. Another missed layup. Westover with the lead. The big man inside. That is Westover's biggest lead, Keyshawn Lindsay. 3-point lead. Marion inside draws 4 white shirt, and Lindsay takes it away from him.
Offensive foul.
And gets the offensive foul. Wow.
That was for number 20?
Yeah, number 20. I tell you what, everyone from Northwood breathed a sigh of relief when Dunn left the game. But Lindsay has come in and done nothing but grab rebounds, hit a short shot, and then draw an offensive foul. You can't complain at all about what he's done.
No, absolutely. And, I mean, when your star comes out, somebody's got to step up.
.7:27 in the evening here on the day the daylight savings time changes. Jewell to Drummond, to Bridges, back to Drummond. I'm not sure that Jack Thompson, even at 6'3", 195, is going to win that pushing battle with Keyshawn Lindsay. Pick, oh, that might be a moving screen, no call. Lindsay, got to be careful with that. Elevate. Misses. Outrunning now. Ross draws contact, can't hit the shot. So teams continue the day-long pattern of struggling from inside the charge circle.
If I remember anything from today, that's going to be it.
That is number 2, fourth foul.
And that is the 4th foul on Isaiah Bridges. Of course, had that special moment with his brother coming back from a deployment, waiting for him at the end of the starting lineup introduction line. Ross misses 1 of 2, and it is a 2-point ball game with half a quarter left to play. 14-foot jumper from Darius Jewell, who's not afraid to go in against guys a lot taller than him. And then Jalen McCaffrey Marion comes back and answers. You see a guy like Marion do that, where he just kind of says, all right, I'm going to take over. And you wonder why he hadn't done that more. Jewell inside. Another foul, this time on number 20. What is that on him?
Number 20 for Northwood. That is his 4th.
Thompson has done such a good job of drawing charges, but now with 4 fouls, he's got to be more careful. Justin Brower is the only substitute.
Number 23 from both teams have been grabbing boards all day. Each one with 9.
8 seniors on this Northwood team. 6 on the Westover team. And the ball tipped away and blocked. Shot inside, no. And an over-the-back call. Another inside the circle miss. And we got a one. No, is this a 2 shot?
Just some big free throws right here.
Yep. Trayman Willis Shaw and the coach from Westover asking for a clarification. 3-point ball game. 2 shots coming. And getting into it down low is Willis Shaw and Jack Thompson. And one of the assistant coaches trying to implore Thompson to settle down and not have any risk. He slips underneath. Was in great position if there had been an opportunity for an offensive rebound. Drummond passes it over to Fryer. Back to Bridges, and here we go. Got a little bit of a kind of a match zone. Timeout, Westover. The officials asking for the ball. That was funny. The Westover coaches were saying that they thought they had a penalty called, and he was just saying, no, I need the ball. Little motions running high. Neither team wants to go home. Both teams have a lot of seniors. And we will take a chance to take a break and let everybody breathe. You're watching NCHSAA basketball, the 3A Men's Eastern Regional Finals on the NFHS Network, presented by 485 Sports.
Shop, click, and drive. BenMinit.com. It's that easy. Pick out the car, SUV, or truck that you want. Arrange your financing. They can even deliver it to you. That's BenMinit.com. Shop, click, and drive. BenMinit.com.
Is that just the 30-second announcement? Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. I tell you what, all day long, the cheerleaders have been great. The fans have been great. The place was absolutely deafening for the first game. With Sinclair Media had it televised. It's about a 15-degree temperature difference from the court to where we are, and it only gets higher as the temperature gets higher as you go higher up. And it has just been a great day for basketball here on the eastern side of North Carolina. Ross knocks it away. And will earn the jump ball in the battle with Bridges.
Great hustle by number 0, Ross.
Possession arrow. Stays with Westover. 2:53 to go. Bridges takes the inbounds from Drummond. There's the young buck. Can't quite hit. Stolen by Powell. Darius Jewell just barely missed the layup inside. Powell has his shot blocked. What an impact number 12, Keyshawn Lindsey's had. Bridges lays it up and in. And a chance to extend the lead to 4 with a three-point play. That is the 4th.
This is the 4th foul for number 23 from Northwood.
McAfee Marion, and the miss by Bridges leaves it a three-point game. Ross gonna get caught over the back. Snively is hanging out on the edge, begging for the ball, and nobody from Northwood's seen him yet. Just the second foul of the night on Ross. .137 seconds left. Bridges hits the first one. 4-point game. Northwood has punched above their weight for the entire playoffs, and they're 4 points away. Second shot on the way is good. Make it 5. Westover has a chance to push this thing almost out of reach in the next trip or two. Snively begging for the ball in the corner. This shot's off. Thompson with a big rebound. And the foul's on Drummond. Manias Drummond. Big free throws here from the senior Jack Thompson. And the second one is good. 3-point ball game. Drummond takes the inbounds. And they quickly get it back to Bridges. Then they go over here to Jewell. Jewell is so quick. He peels it back out. And they're going to say Powell got him with the knee.
That foul was on number
24. That's Powell's third. Jewell to the line. Got it. I tell you what, Northwood's got to find Schnively. Alex Schnively is being completely ignored by the defense. 108 seconds left, 4-point ball game.
Jewell has 15.
Make it 16.
16 points for the young kid.
Half-court trap. That's Schnively. Inside, nice to Jack Thompson. And the big man with a massive block, number 12, Keyshawn Lindsay. But it goes back out of bounds off of somebody from Westover. Can't see with the computer in the way. There we go. There we're back. Sorry about that technical difficulties. Whew, having a heart attack. 1 minute and 1 second to go, and we have technical difficulties. 1 minute and 1 second. We're trying to get the clock fixed as quickly as possible. Inbound from Drummond. The race to 50 has been won by Westover, but it's just a 3-point ball game to get away. Schnively for three. No good. Put back, no good. Second put back, no good. Loose ball. Powell battling. Jump ball call stays with Northwood. 47 seconds left.
All these inside misses are making me sick.
It's happened all day. I mean, I know we've talked about it. Everybody listening has got to be absolutely sick of it.
But it keeps happening. It's just annoying.
Three-pointer on its way, no good. Put back, no good. Loose ball. That's going to be the fifth on Thompson. (57-28). Vance leading Mallard Creek at the end of three. 45-42 freedom over Hunter Huss heading into the fourth. So I tell you, the 3A men's game may be one of the best games of the week next week. .39 seconds remaining. Big free throws on the way here. 3 dribbles and a backspin. Sets. Scores.
17 for him.
17?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Start thinking who you want your player of the game to be.
18.
Maybe hard to take it away from him.
18.
5-point lead. Driving. Post. Shot. Good. Ross with the big hit. Full timeout. We're going to stay here mainly because we had to start over with the broadcast and we lost our commercials. Woo! What a game.
What a day of basketball.
Yeah, so this is your guys. Of course, Zach here is from French-speaking part of Canada, Quebec, right?
No, I'm from Ontario.
Ontario, yeah, I knew it was one of those 5. Johan and Marco are from Brazil. And this is your first time seeing high school public school playoffs, right?
It is amazing. It's crazy. I never thought that 5,000 people would come to a public school, a high school, public high school game. And it's just so different from where I am. But it's amazing.
You guys have done a great job tonight. I need your input as to who you want to be your to be your player of the game. I got to tell you, mine is number 5, Darius Jewell, the junior.
I can't disagree there. I mean, he's played amazing.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Very, very limited turnovers, if any. Hit a lot of shots. I mean, you can't really ask for more from your point guard.
And Northwood has been exceptional as a team. I have a hard time finding anyone on Northwood to take because their team play has been so well.
Oh, absolutely.
Who would you take?
I would be between number 0 and number 24, but 24 hasn't done anything in the second half, and number 0 has been defensively the best player in the court.
All right. So there you go. Aaron Ross from Northwood, Darius Jewell from Westover. 23.8 seconds. Anything can happen in high school sports, folks. Don't go anywhere. Missed shot. 4-point ball game. This makes the 2-pointer a valuable commodity at this point. Loose ball. And I will tell you what. The 6th man award, Keyshawn Lindsay. The 6'1", 205-pound senior has done nothing except come in when DeMarco Dunn fouled out and everyone in Northwood took a big sigh of relief. And what has he got points-wise so far?
Points-wise, he only got 2, but let's remember, has 2 blocks, 4 boards, and, of course, this huge play right now.
2 free throws on the way. If he hits them both, it's a 2-possession game. He misses the first one.
I'm going to be honest, I hope he plays football.
I do too. Because he is built like a linebacker. Deep knee bend, misses the second one. 15 seconds to go. Ross has got to shoot it quick. Gives it to Powell to shoot. No good. Rebound. Lindsay.
Another rebound for 12.
Another rebound.
And Northwood backs away.
.03.
Westover, the number 1 seed, got everything and then some from the number 9 seed.
What's wrong with Jewell over there?
And Jewell has gone down on the court with his leg, maybe a cramp. Just a cramp.
I know the feeling.
First person out there rubbing the cramp out is his head coach trainer.
The same one that was screaming with him the whole game, but
that's. You guys, two of you guys played football for me, and then you'll know that. There's a lot of screaming and hollering that goes on between coaches and players, but
it's all love.
There's a relationship between those guys. I've always said the only people I want to be my pallbearers are my football or guys that played for me, and not just so they can let me down one last time, but because to me they're the ones that have mattered the most.
Come on, Coach.
Westover.
You think he's gonna shoot the free throws like that?
No. He's ecstatic. I think they're just going to end the game.
I would say you just end the ball game personally. It's a multi-possession game. Less than 1 second on the clock, unless they're going to change the clock.
There could be an N1 full court 3.
There could be, yeah. If I was Westover, I would immediately foul any. Well, it doesn't matter with .0. I keep looking up there thinking there's 3 seconds left, but
no, there's no time. I mean, they couldn't even get a shot up.
And Jalen McAfee Marion getting a big hug from Therese Fryer. Marion seeing his high school career end. Drummond hits the first one. I tell you what, I love the leadership of Fryer. He settled his own player down at a key moment, and he has gone now and shook the hand of every member of the opposing team.
What's wrong?
While the game was still going, something happened over here on the side. I don't know. But I know everybody, you guys particularly get tired of hearing this, but the team that scored 51st won all 4 games today.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Even though this game was at 50-47, I have only in my career of broadcasting only seen one team not score 51st, and that happened to be you three.
Hey, man.
As you guys came from behind to get the win.
Who was that against?
I don't remember, but it was late. 70-32, Vance is all over Mallard Creek in the girls 4A. And that ends it. We'll stay here for the presentation of the trophies. Northwood punched above their weight all weekend long, the entirety of the playoffs. But tonight they gave everything they had with a 6-team bench.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game.
Officiating for the last 2 games was absolutely outstanding. North Carolina Army National Guard with the big presentations here. Sometimes we pick up loose mics, pick up noises. So if any of our crowd noise happened to pick up anything inappropriate, we apologize. But with the people that were right around us talking as loud as they were, it's sometimes you pick up things, so we apologize for that if anything got picked up. But man, just a battle. Game you hate to see anyone lose. I tell you what, Lindsay may be the best 6th man in the state. Just came in and did everything that was asked of him and more.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I did not think, a linebacker-looking guy like him would come and block shots and grab rebounds. And, I mean, you can't ask for more of him.
But for player of the game, before the game started, of course, it was a great game by the whole team. But I would give the trophy for Drew number 5.
Yeah, I agree with you.
18 points, 6 assists. Oh. Well, had a good game.
And again, these guys may not appreciate this at this moment. They maybe just want to get off the court and get home. They've got about an hour's ride, hour and a half. But I tell you what, this will mean something to them once they have a chance to reflect on this season, to make the Final Four, to be the runner-up in the East Regional as a 9 seed. The only round that they were a favored seed was the first. And from the eye test, they came out here tonight with no one over 6'4", taking on the team with 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", 6'4", 6'5". And Westover from 5 miles down the road in Fayetteville will step up and get the win in what could be considered a home crowd. And we'll wait till they get done with the pictures, and then we'll sign off for the night. The Click It or Ticket program here by the North Carolina State Troopers. Farm Bureau's here, Wells Fargo's here. And, of course, the NFHS Network High School plays here. Some of the sponsors for tonight's game. All right, that breaks it up. So, for Perry Gabriel, Christopher Hudson, Spencer Ball, James Mellick, John Von Cannon, Ford Martin over there on the West Regionals. And for the crew that was here, Marco Krebs from Brazil, Johan Rossi from Brazil.
Thank you.
Zach Stone from Canada.
Yes, sir.
And then for the guy that owns 45 Sports, Mark Plemons, this has been an absolutely great day of basketball. We hate to see it end, and we hope to see everybody during baseball season and track season, which is coming up. Don't forget the NFHS Network. Your $10 a month subscription goes to support your school and to bring high school sports to the entire world through the streaming service of the NFHS. But this has been 485 Sports presentation of the NCHSAA 3A Eastern Regional Finals in all 3 out of 4 of the Eastern Regional Finals from Fayetteville State University. My name is Jay Alverson. Folks, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you during baseball season. Have a great night.